So Mr. Sarthak, question number 5. Daniel is painting the walls and ceiling of a cuboidal hall with length, breadth, height as mentioned here. From each can of paint, 100 meter square of area is painted. How many cans of paint will she need to paint the room? Mr. Sarthak, have you done this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how should I do it?
Yes, so the surface area will be 2 into 15 into 10 plus 2 into 15 into 7 plus 2 into 7 into 10, 300 plus 210 plus 140. So 440 plus 210 equal to 650 meters square. So the number of cans will be 650 divided by 10%, 6.5 cans.
So these are the dimensions that are given to us. The length is 15 meter, the breadth is 10 meter, the height is 7 meter. So in all these questions, it always helps if you draw the figure. Mr. Sarthak, have you drawn the figure?
No, sir.
So get into the habit of always drawing a figure. Even if you know the question, just get into the habit. And the second thing is, it doesn't matter if you take this as length or breadth. It doesn't matter if you take this as length or breadth. It doesn't matter. Are we clear till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what he is saying is that you need to paint the walls and the ceiling. The walls and the ceiling. Okay. And what he is saying is that you'll require paint, and this can is good for 100 meter square of area to be painted. Mr. Sarthak, are we clear till here?
Yes,
So basically what we require is we need see, we have two walls like these. One is in front, one is at back. So area of this wall is 15 meter into 7 meter. Sarthak, am I correct?
yes, sir.
So I have, yeah.
I actually did something wrong. I forgot to subtract one from six.
Yeah. So that is why I am suggesting that it is always better that you draw a figure, because once you draw the figure, you will understand that what is happening. So there are two walls like this. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Then there are two walls like this wall and this wall. Now this is 10 meter and this is 7 meter. So I have two walls like this. So 10 into 7. Am I clear? Mr. Sarthak,
Yes,
are we clear? Yeah. So that is why the suggestion is that always draw the figure. Now we these are two walls, so we are okay with the four walls. Now what is left, Mr. Sarthak?
so the ceiling.
The ceiling. The ceiling is left. So let us select another color for the ceiling. Okay, let me use this color. So this is the ceiling. The ceiling would be this 10 multiplied by 15. So this would be the ceiling. Sarthak, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, one way of doing this formula is you can use the area of the surface area of the cuboidal and all that. But I find that method a bit tough. Have you understood why?
No, sir.
See, that method is a bit tough because then, as you have said, you forgot to subtract one of the base. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So that is why at times I don't want to use that surface area of the cuboidal method. I find this preferable. So this would be 4 plus 1, 5, 10, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have 500 meters square which has to be painted. Sarthak, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Sarthak, again in these kind of questions, what you always need to remember is they are not talking about any window or the door. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Because at times, if they want to make these questions difficult, they will also ask you that there are windows and there are doors, etc., which will add to the complication. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
And that is why my suggestion is always to draw a figure. Because if you draw a figure, then you will understand that how to do these questions. Okay, so we have 500 meters square in total, and each can cover 100 meters square. So how many cans do we require, Sarthak?
So we require 500 upon 100, so 5.
Shabash. 500 meters square upon 100 meters square. So we'll require 5 cans. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now again, he can take this question further. Your teacher may ask that cost of each can is 1000 rupees, rupees 1000 per can. So she might ask you the total cost of paint. Have you understood?
Yes,
And then you should be aware that 5 cans you require, each can costs 1000 rupees, and therefore the cost of the paint is rupees 5000. Have you understood, Sarthak?
yes, yes,
Again, if you want to complicate this question further, see, you can have all kind of things in the same question. She might also ask that the cost of painting, say 1 meter square is rupees 10. Have you understood, Sarthak?
yes, sir.
Now you have 500 meters square in total. Therefore, the cost of painting would be rupees 10 into 500 would be equal to rupees 5000 for cost of painting. Now 5000 is the cost of painting, and this 5000 is the cost of paint. Have you understood?
What?
So this simple question can be made as complicated as you want. Have you understood?
Yes,
And it always helps, I'm repeating again and again, that it always helps that if you draw a figure, because once you draw a figure, you will understand what is happening in that figure. Any doubt?
no,
Okay.